What way, what way, what day, ade what day. I can sing, ade I can sing. Cash Arena 2020. I have a bad feeling, brother, that you are in the wrong chat. Oh, that inspires gets the shout out again. I don't know what it is with him and the shout outs. Have you got a bet with your friends or something? No. Balok, why would you send me that? Like, explain to me what your story is there, brother. It doesn't seem like we are live on YouTube. That's not good. I might have to go offline for a second, guys, and come back because I feel like I messed up something on YouTube. And we definitely want to be live on YouTube. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, Balok. I still don't understand why we want to talk about a tournament in 2020 where there were a bucket load of cheaters. Like, how is that relevant to us in any way, shape, or form? But anyway, I messed up the stream. Apparently, I'm not live on YouTube. What? I don't see myself live on YouTube. Why? And now I'm not. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, now we're live. Good. Okay. Oh, hello everybody. Hello Hex. Hello Jorge. Hello Jorge. Hello Hex. Hello Colin Lee. Where am I? I'm right here. I'm gonna play a game or two. It's always a very dangerous way to start a stream, but we want some peeps to join in, and then I hope to receive some submissions for game analysis. If not, I will just do a few of my own, and we'll take it from there. Does it sound alright? Oh wow, I've got 47 tabs open. So I will play a move and then I will close all my other tabs because I'm playing chess now in 47 tabs at the same time, which is a bit annoying when you have the move sound play 17 times on the same move. You need to go there, brother. Bishop b4, that's very strange. Very, very strange. Which queen move do we want to play? Okay, let's go here, let's go here. He only has got c5 break, against which we always can take and push past with b5, but then there's d4. I missed that idea a little bit. Yeah, this is gonna be unpleasant if this center starts rolling in my face. I can't afford e5, e4. Yeah, we misplayed this a little bit. We definitely misplayed this a little bit. Do I have e3? It doesn't exactly make my life a lot better, is it? Okay, let's do something weird. King's Gambit, Mr. Ballock? No. Do you know what I have against the King's Gambit? Hello, guy! I have got against the King's Gambit an incredibly epic chessable course. That's what I have, brother. That is what I have. The agenda is game analysis if you guys submit anything. Otherwise, I'm going to analyze my own games. So, a selfish agenda. Unfortunately, I have to use my queen for the blockade. Unless the... Yeah, nah, I will do the queen for the time being. Never blockade a pawn with your queen is the golden rule of life. And never listen to dogmatic chess advice is the second golden rule of life. This will be an insightful game. Well, given that I already botched it before it barely even started, I wouldn't get too excited on that one, but let's see how we go, I guess. I don't see anything wrong with hopping this knight in here. 98, so he wants to trade it off with knight d6. An understandable desire. But now I feel like I can regroup here, here, and then f4. In fact, I might after knight d6 go f4 either way. Or take f4. But then take is awkward. Because after take, I lose the f4 pawn there. Surrendering the a file is risky. Okay. Are we gonna be able to drum up enough play on the king's side before we get killed on the a file? This is basically the question. And I'm not excited about the potential answers there, to be honest. e5 is on now. But let's just take it back first, because now I've got both pawn moves available. Oh, this looks very sus. I disregarded this. Should I go bishop d5 and have 3 pawns in his face? Yeah, I will, actually. If only I didn't muck around in this game for 7 hours. I would actually be quite happy to play this now with white. We have a lot of oomph here. We have a lot of oomph. I really believe that I'm winning this game here. Big time, actually. The tactic here that I'm hoping to cash in on, which is up and then take and then check. That's a good move, though. That was a very, very annoying move. Oh, shit, I missed the mate. Fudge. Ah. Oh, and then he didn't play it. Wow, he had mate in 2 and he didn't play it. Yeah, after rook f1, I'm completely winning. I just retake. But I probably would have lost it on time anyway. He had a basic mate in 2. Very nice mate in 2 as well. Yeah, I mucked around too long in the opening. Which was a problem of games yesterday too. So I need to speed up a bit. Wow, really? FideMaster with 28,000 rating plays this garbage. It's very unusual. Very unusual. Black is already slightly better in this position. Okay, that was probably stupid. Yeah, when I play fast, I play inaccurately. When I play slowly, I play slowly. Dagnamit. Hello, SacrificeMaster. How are you going? So the plan was that if Queen h5, I can eliminate the bishop. And if they do that, that does not a lot. So now I've got f5. I want to eliminate this though, just to be safe. Let's develop this guy as well. Is the d4 coming? Okay, let's go maybe go here. Wow, I'm singling out the worst moves every step of the way. I don't understand this though. Oh, that one. Okay, I got out tacticked here big time. This is gonna be a struggle. This is gonna be a struggle. Good day, Lauren. How are you going? The endgame after rook takes... Oh, actually, rook takes, I have got this. Why am I... Oh my god, I'm removing a blunder. I'm an idiot. I can't believe sometimes the things I do. Okay. This now feels decent. I don't think we should lose it anymore. Hey! Maybe rook b1? He had a rough couple of games. That's unfortunate. Okay. I mean, this is just a draw, right? So let's call it a draw. Well, good luck, buddy. If you want to play this for a win, I wish you the absolute best of luck. Bring it, mate. Bring it. Bring it. Oh, Mr. Guy is coming in strong. Mr. Guy is coming in strong. Who is this genius? Alberto Suri. Mr. Suri. How are you going to play this for a win, mister? Tell me. I'm dying to know. How, brother? How? How exactly is this gonna be a win? Broski. Tell me how you are going to try to play this for a win. Okay, now you're losing it, which is beautiful. Well, not quite losing it yet, but trying his best. What do you want? 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 What? Oh, wow. What a beautiful human. What a beautiful human that guy was. Ay, 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 ay. That was a beautiful victory. Immense chess value added there. Immense chess value. Big Al in the house, or you are just routinely going in? All right, let's see if we can have some decency in the house. A6. That was a funny game? No, that was a really, really pathetic game. The problem is that I always assume that people have a bit better morals than trying to flag me with rook versus queen, thinking that that is an accomplishment of any kind. And I regularly get proven wrong in this assumption of mine. Jimmer, merch is as easy as it gets, brother. This human is struggling with this opening big time. This is really, really bad for black already. So now knight d5 is quite annoying. But not quite detrimental to their position yet. Is that queen a7 in the end? Yeah, maybe. If I don't win this game, I will... Well, yeah, maybe. Either way, actually, I should do the game, you know. How am I gonna pull ahead here? I really don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. Yep, I told you that it didn't feel right. And the reason why I told you is because it wasn't right. So bishop takes 92. Can't see any tactic there. Yep, I messed this up. Guilty as charged. But at least I'm down an hour on the clock, so there is that too. B5 is quite a threat, apparently. Why am I don't understand why I'm playing so slow. I really do not understand why my play is so slow. SacrificeMaster, that is what we have time for. The only thing that we have time for is game analysis. It's gonna happen, buddy. I promise you. Okay, bear with me and it's happening. Okay, I'm very reluctant to play this. Maybe just go here. Oh, fuck, this is hanging. I'm so bad at this game. Oh. Ay. I don't know what I'm thinking, man. Sometimes it's just dog shit. Oh, yes! Woo! That was a well-deserved victory if I've ever seen one. Ay. What am I doing? It's unfreaking believable, by the way, that people play shit like this. Like, seriously, man, have some standards. Sorry, I gotta run out. I have got a delivery. I would like to officially apologize for my outburst about my opponent's desire to flag me, but I stick with my opinion that it is just like, what kind of satisfaction do you get from winning this with black on flag? I don't know. I had a lesson today, a very good one, but Michael wanted to be off the record today. He felt a little bit self-conscious and shy. We had a lesson with Asmoada, aka Alex, 2 nights ago that was streamed by her. So yeah, most of the stuff I will try to put out there. Yeah, SacrificeMaster, have you done any payment of any sort with regards to the anal? The monkey's bum. Yeah, that's an English thing. Nigel Short likes to refer to that. But it's nonsense. Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, Phil, in fact, most of them are. By the way, earlier Tingo was streaming. What's his face? House of Pancake is still streaming. Didn't realize that he was on. Alright, I've got 2 games to analyze from Guy, who is never shy with payments. He is a fucking legend, in fact. Okay, Mr. Guy, are you ready? Yep, I'm happy to analyze your games, but have you observed the terms and conditions? Oh wait, the analysis actually. We hope that Mr. Guy is in the house. Okay, let's go. Wait, you already sent me this game, brother. Wait. We have seen this, bro. We have seen this. Oh, wait, it's only 1 game. Never mind. I'm being a potato. I opened up the last 2. Sorry, my bad. Oh, another scotch. Okay. I'm digging it. Oh, boy. Our friend is confusing life big time. Like, Queen F6 here makes absolutely 0 sense since the knight is not under attack. Sacrifice! Coming in with the sub skills. Thank you. Alright. Bishop C4. Absolutely fine. Knight E7. Castles fine. Castles. Let's go F4, baby. Let's go F4. Let's go F4. Let's go. Why not be playing F4? Let's go F4. Let's go. That I don't like. That. So, my good friend, why don't we play F4? F4 is the move. No? Let's go F4. Next is not good enough, brother. You need it now, because now we are threatening with E5. We want it. We want to play good moves at the right time. Why is F4 so good? Because it's good. Because it controls the center, it threatens E5, it threatens to follow it up with F5, F6 and murder your opponent. Yeah, so I play an airy-fairy move, E5, Queen, either of these two, F5, Queen away, F6, and we ripped into the enemy king and they're dead, and you are not. And it's very good in chess when your opponent is dead and you are not. Now, I'm hanging a queen here. That was for the sake of the effect. But actually F5 as such happens to trap the queen. I think that paints a fairly accurate image of why it is a good move. I dig it. As far as why F4 and why not Rook B1, I'm pretty sure we already have an answer that Rook B1 was a total waste of time, yeah? Yep, so that's it. Okay, C6, now F4, E5 is absolutely mandatory, and if you don't play it, I will cry. Legendario! Legendario. That's what we like, baby. That's what we like. That's good chess, right? Welcome to the jungle, baby. Panda! Panda coming in strong, baby. Hello? Queen to h4. Rook f4. That's actually tres. My apologies. Okay, so based on what I just showed you, I wouldn't mind here the bulldozer style chess of f5 takes and f6. Because it's murder on the dance floor. So that's a very good way to be. Another very good way to be here is bishop a3. With the idea of parking this bishop on d6, completely shutting down the queen side. The main point of this move is that after the mandatory d5, you can play take followed by d7. And then this hanging. Right? So you should have the desire now to park something on d6 because that's an auto win. As per Poulsen versus Morphy. If you haven't seen Poulsen versus Morphy, you need to see Poulsen versus Morphy. I don't see the queen trap yet because g3, queen h3, it's difficult to attack, and it's also difficult to attack this without allowing them the g4 square. In fact, the most likely trap method would involve f5, rook f4. Okay, rook h3 is fair, but see the problem, my problem with this move is that black's most obvious next move is to play d5. That's what they want to do. To open up the bishop and to break this bind. And what you're doing here is to force them to play the correct move. You never ever want to force your opponent to play the correct move. And that's what you're doing here. I like your chessy. It's good. Once your opponent failed to play d5, we got back on track pretty well. This was a fluke by them that now we can't take because queen is hanging. But bishop a3 is a very crafty response. Well done. Take. Yeah, now they should take d4. Yeah, you take back. Yeah, and then you are going to park your bishop on d6 and kaput. And also f5, f6 is kaput. Very good. Absolutely freaking mental. Yes, Mr. Landau, there is time. But well, actually, hold on. Not sure. It depends on how long I will take on the next two because SacrificeMaster BX chucked in 2 games as well. F5, please. F5, please. F5, F5, F5. No! Brother! No! Your opponent wants knight f5 and take this. Knight d5 is totally a waste of time to stop because you can kick it. Knight f5 you can't kick because knight d6 and you can't retake because you are pinned. You have to prioritize between these two and see which one is more annoying. And knight d5 is not annoying at all. Therefore stopping knight d5 makes no sense. Stopping knight f5 is imperative. Whether it's g4 or straight away f5, it doesn't matter. But knight d5 can always be kicked. That was a poor decision by you. Played too fast. Also note that knight f5 happens to attack this as well. Like, I don't even know why you would prioritize to cancel knight d5 when knight d5 attacks 2 things immediately. Both hanging. That was very poorly played there. And as a result, we lost a big chunk of our advantage. Not a fan of this move either, to be honest. I would play c5. Open up this diagonal and keep these pawns fixed on white. If your opponent plays c5 next, I'm not happy. Because that shits on your bishop and it fixes pawns on white, which is your bishop's color. You don't want that. You want to be off of your bishop's color to have diagonals and to fix targets. Yeah, I dislike this whole sequence entirely. And you are going for an airy fairy backrank mate threat, which is so easy to defend. Like, that's it. And your plan is add in the window. D5 is acceptable, but note that out of the two bishops, this is far worse than this. Because this has a target. This doesn't. Mind, you may be able to revitalize it here though, so to a degree I will take that assessment back. Very good. Yep, and now just up. Actually, bishop a4 wins here right away. Bishop a4 wins here right away. Yeah, we missed the forced win. Bishop a4, and then book. It's quite hilarious that once they go here, they are actually going to run out of moves. That's hilarious. Like, nothing will be able to move once the pawns run out of legal moves. That's absolutely mental. Yeah, this is all good. I approve. Yep. What? That was pretty clean, man. I'm happy. I'm happy. This was a good game. This was a good game. We are showing some good chess lately. We have been. Cheers to that. I'm happy with that, man. Booyah, brother. Booyah. That's all I have to say to this. Who was the dude who asked me for the merch shop, by the way? Nah, this is solid shit, man. This is solid shit. I'm happy. I'm happy. There are far more things going right than going wrong. And that's really important. Okay, let's see, Mr. Sacrifice, I thought that you linked in the games that you wanted, but now I can't see them. The fuck happened there? Can you link them again? What happened with those links? I swear to God I saw them. Oh, you sent me a DM, right? Right, yeah, got it. Yeah, I'm like, I remember seeing the links. What? Okay, SacrificeMaster. Oh, you're from Serbia? Oh, SRB kind of gives it away. Wait, is that your username too and I'm an idiot? Oh, it is your username and I am an idiot. Okay. Idiot confirmed. ChessCoachAndras. Complete moron. Can't read SRB. OG. Go Nole. Go Jokic is all I have to tell you, brother. And that is not how we play the Caro-Kann. The best way to play the Caro-Kann is to put the pawn here, yeah? What? G6. Bruda, what is G6? Did you know that in the realm of Magnus Carlsen, the best move is H5? No joke. Best move right there for you. Carlsen Duda is one of the games in this line. It is surprisingly strong, this move. Anyway, let's go. It's not a question of balls or not. It's objectively the best move, and many grandmasters played like this. All you need to do is just to go through some grandmaster games to see what it does, and convince yourself that this is in fact sound. It has nothing to do with balls. If you play this line, you should know that that's a thing, because it's a key idea. Main line, rook e8, check 92, pawn h5. I just checked. That was Duda Carlsen. So you can trust good old Duda on this matter. Where's the so Vashi et la Grave is your example game, which I'm going to DM to you right now so you can have a look at it as your sample game. Alright, let's go back to the game analysis. F5. Ouch, fillet. That's harsh, but true. Yeah, I'm not as excited about this as I would have been about you playing h5. But overall, I do like the way you're playing this game. I think it's a good chess so far. So, out of curiosity, hello new Wadis. What was your plan in case the rook went away? Did you want to take the draw with knight g4 and then back and then thank you for the draw? Was that the plan? Now that is what you get called a chicken for. That is what you get called a chicken for. Come on, man. Where is the high T? Like, why don't we try to murder this guy? Like, b5, a5, b4, let's freaking go. Like, your dude has 0 plans, 0 threats. Why are we signing up for a lifelong honorary membership at the Chicken Chess Club? I don't understand that. Like, this is your chance to beat a player 500 rated superior to you. Fucking go after them, man. I don't know what you're laughing at. None of what I'm saying was a joke. I'm meaning it with as much intent as possible. Oh, maybe the Chicken Chess Club. Yes, that was on point. Bravsky, Queen a5, mate. Rook is still hanging. What are we doing here? Am I blundering some shit here? Why are we going here? Bloody Queen c7 instead of Queen a5 and mate. Is the question. Overthinking? Yeah, man. Well, I don't know what overthinking you mean because you spent the whole of 10 seconds. Yeah, So how hard can it be to create a mate in one thread when you have no time? It never ceases to amaze me when people play passive moves and they justify it with the fact that they have no time. Right, so what you're telling me is that you were losing on time, and so you decided to lose on the board as well. Like, the less time you have, the more aggressively you ought to play in order to make up for the fact that you are losing on time, right? I exaggerated, it's not a mate threat, but it's good enough. Like, Queen A2 is not a move they can allow to happen. So, when people play really passive chess when they have no time, I'm like, okay, so now we're dying in two different ways. Like, you're already in a I have nothing to lose state. Why wouldn't you go all in? And it's by no means all in, by the way. And create some threats of your own. I don't know what queen in danger you're talking about, but I'll take your word for it. What? C4 wins? Hello? Dude, was it a simultaneous or something? Ay, 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 ay. Very good. Very good. I think that this might become a threat very soon. Maybe not just quite yet. But I'm certainly looking at this as an option. Sack the horse. That's a brilliant idea when there is no horse on the board. Well, not like that. Shravi, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So when he was explaining how to play the Caro-Kann, I'm guessing you mean that how to play it with black. Okay, that is the first move that I don't understand. So this move to me doesn't fit the bill. You had bishop g2 forcing the rook to take f2. Right? You had bishop e4 to trade the bishop and go after b2. You had queen a5 to go after this. Oh, you wanted a rook lift. Yeah, I don't know, man. I find it slow. Also, if you are playing for an effortless win with the black pieces here, then I think the most natural course of action for you is 100% queen c6, bishop e4, queen e4, queen c2, and trade everything off. Like, everything. And there's nothing they can do. Absolutely nothing. You go bishop e4, they have to take, you take, they have to bugger off, and you go in. The queen comes off, and from here on out, you don't need time. You need your hands, and that's it. Brain is not required to win this. So, that is if you want to keep it super clean. Yeah, now you had an opportunity here to cash in on this. Oh, yes! Check this out! Oh my god, look what I've found. Take, 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 and if e4, then rook c2 wins. So good! Look at that. King c2 is mate, and queen c2 is bishop takes. And this is, by the way, how better players find tactics. That I see it kilometers before it happens, right? So when I cash in on this, I'm already eyeing with that because that popped up. So, well, I wasn't quite, but as soon as this appeared and e4 was played, I again went back to the initial tactical idea to check if there was a difference. And as soon as I saw the mate, I'm like, hello? Please tell me that you won this game. Yeah, this I don't quite. I, I'm I'm not sure what this movie is all about. This one here. This guy is trying his absolute hardest to lose this game. So now I have to take. You have got check, king away, and then just keep the rook on the second wherever you want, followed by queen g3, and white does not have legal moves yet. Like, nothing can move. Okay, I don't quite understand why you did that with the rook being stuck here instead of being on the second rank, but I guess it's short time. Oh, you were hoping to sell this cheap checkmate. Now that's cute. I have to give it to you. And then we lost on time. Ah, yeah, mate. Ah, yeah. Mostly good chess was played, but I don't understand where all your time went now, so I'm gonna. I mean, this move shouldn't have taken you 2 minutes, that's for sure. And the Chicken Chess Club, another 2. That's like these 2 moves took you 4 minutes. You can't afford that, man, in a 10-minute game. Like, for most intents and purposes, the game starts now. Right? And you have got 2 minutes left. Why is my command not working again? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, this is a really good game, my Serbian friend. Until it wasn't. The chess moves, for most parts, were pretty good. The time management was piss poor. And it didn't allow you to win a chess game. In style. This would have been absolutely fabulous. And I'm willing to bet serious amount of money that he would have sucked in e4 here. Because it's a natural move to play, hoping that, you know, you can break out here and create some counter, or the rookie one wins. So, but even so, like, people would try to break out. Not to dick around on obvious moves. Like, don't tell me that this takes 2 minutes for someone like you to find. Also, to be honest with you, you played 15 obvious moves and half of your time is gone. Like, you should play faster opening, man. Like, I don't understand why we're down a minute already. Like, all of this is theory, and you know it is, and you're down a minute. You lost 10% of your time for no reason. I'm the last guy who will tell you to play fast, but you can't justify losing a minute on something that you know is theory. Like, so far, 0 moves have been difficult to find. And we are down to almost half of your time. I think it's more confidence than anything else, by the way. Or the lack thereof, rather. But I'm just guessing here, I don't know you well enough for that. Oh, wait, we have another one. Okay, so... oh! Mr. Finegold! How is he sub 2600 in blitz? That's impossible. This is all theory. Yep. 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 This is all theory and I don't know it. My gut would tell me to play here bishop c3 though. This looks to me like chicken chess. But I don't know this line. Bishop c3 would be definitely my #1 candidate by far. Yeah, this is sissy chess, like putting zero pressure on the opponent. Why don't we do this? Now they have a problem to solve. If they push, they give you a beautiful knight on d4, potentially hitting here. It does look like we are chessing. Bishop e2 is too timid. Yep. Oh, f4, man. Okay, so talk to me like I was 2. What's the purpose of a4? Give me a second, guys. Wait, you played a4 to play bishop a3. I don't know the rules that allow you to do that, brother. You played here pawn to a4. Shoot me dead if I'm wrong, but the only potential purpose of this move could be a5. Correct? Like, what else would a4 do? I don't know what common means. Like, are you telling yourself to shape up or are you telling me to shape up? Like, a4 has nothing to do with bishop a3. We know that both. So the only possible explanation is that you want to play a5, right? No other legitimate explanation. So if after knight c5 you are not playing a5, I'm like, what are you doing, brother? Alright, like consistency and logic goes a very long way in chess when you don't know what you're doing. At least follow your own lead is a very important thing. I mean, I don't understand where this move came from. In relation to, like, we played a4, happy to go a5, and then we throw in f4. And also, why? Like, why do you feel f4 to be a necessity here? Like, this move would not occur to me in a million years here. Both knights are shooting at the back of this pawn. Right? Both of them having no real targets / squares to go to. And now we play f4, giving both of these knights the most beautiful central outpost plus a backward pawn. Like, you are team Finegold here, buddy. You both are playing for the same result, but you now are joining the party and go like, let's beat white. And by the way, on that note, oopsies, The only sensible recapture you add here is pawn takes. I have no idea why you would not look at anything else. Like that is the only move that makes sense, right? Because it denies the knight's entry, strengthens the center, allows you g-file attack with the bishop on the diagonal. Like, what are we even talking about? Like, take back with the rook. Awesome. And what is your plan now? Exactly. Like, this is the most incoherent play in 3 moves I have seen in a long time. A4, announcing A5, not playing A5, randomly throwing in F4, completely murdering himself on E4, and then not fixing the problem. But playing rook takes. Seriously, it really does look like you guys are aiming for the same score here. And now you completed the task to perfection. Ay, 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 mate. Fee, brother, this was really, really bad. But given that it was chess blitz, it needs to be evaluated on a different basis. But still, the apparent logic of the moves you play and then the ones that you follow the previous one up with is something that I would really, really seriously would want to reflect on if I were you. Like playing A4 and then just leaving it there, it's like, what? And then pulling out this F4 bunny from the hat is another what? And then taking it with all pieces with the rock is like next level. I actually quite like white here. Like, as in, no, I take it back, but I would rather pick white here still than black, I think. Despite my misgivings about F4. It looks like a fun position. And nothing can hurt you. Colin, not a chance. No, it will not. No, 960 is not going to help you in the chess room. Bedroom, maybe. If you reshuffle the numbers. Alright, Mr. Landau, I think we have time for your game if you want to chuck it in. Yeah, there is. I've got another half an hour. Yeah, Mr. Landau coming in with the goods. Thank you. Nothing like doxing my emails. There is a message. No. Where are you sending it, brother? Mr. Landau is usually in struggle city when it comes to sending games. No offense. No, I got nothing. Oh, is that righty? Is that you? Oh! Yeah. Okay, here we go. So what is your question? Are we white or black? You're not gonna tell me. Fair enough. Banguela, how are you going, brother? I never said there is no cure to your madness. I think your madness is super easy to cure. We are black. Okay. Superman, welcome in on YouTube, brother. Welcome in. Holy Jesus! They took with the pawn. That's a mouse slip, right? Wow. As in, sorry, they took with the e pawn is what I was meaning to say. Okay, rook e8. Right, so just a6, b5 and screw them, yeah? How is it not completely winning already? I don't get this. Bishop g... What the fuck is bishop g5? Okay, b5, yeah, let's go. Bro, what? What? Mr. Landau. Surely you did not play here queen c7. That is not you playing there. But, like, brother, what is even queen c7? Like, that is so below your level of chess. It's not even funny. Like, dude, I remember you sent me, like, games of perfection. Like, queen c7 would be about my 15th candidate. So, my candidates here in order of importance would be b5, queen a5, knight d7. And that's it. Like, I look at nothing else. Like, what even made you go here, not here? No, I'm not. I saw some of your games. They were bloody impressive. But what really bugs me is that you just played a6. Wasn't the idea to play b5? I want you to explain to me this. If your opponent here played this, would you have played b5? Hello, Sweet Blues. Okay, so then explain to me how bishop g5 changes the landscape in terms of playing b5. I want to understand how this move disabled b5. But why not, bro? Like, that's what I want to get to the bottom of. Because we both know that queen c7 is shit. That is not helping you to improve your chess. What's helping you to improve if we get to the bottom of why you didn't do this. Because that is the part of your thinking that we need to fix. Yeah, I know that, but I'm still not getting the answer I'm after because you played a6. You went like, I'm gonna play b5. And then this landed, and then you played Chicken Chess Club. What deterred you from b5? But then you are contradicting a6. Then what? So you see my point, right? So we played a6. We are not materialistic yet. But now when we need to pull the trigger on the point of the previous move, then all of a sudden we do turn materialistic. That to me sounds like you decide that you want to go and buy a Ferrari. You have the money in your pocket. You go to the dealership. And when the dealer comes to you and goes like, what can I do for you? You go like, sweet bugger all. See ya. And you walk out of the shop. And everyone goes like, including you, by the way. And like, you are making it to TikTok as like the weirdest thing that happened this century. I also don't understand the notion of like you were worried about material. Like, why? Like, are you telling me that you didn't think that this position looked good for black? And by the way, zero analogy with the banker, because in the banker there never is a king here, which makes this whole b5 idea about 10 to 15 times stronger. So I actually dislike the banker analogy here because, yeah, they have nothing in common. The sacrifice. Like, you might as well have brought up the king's gambit here. Because here you want to murder the king. In no banker there ever is a king here. It's here. Yeah, this man is like about this move is about 500 rating points below your actual chess level. Yeah, that does absolute fuck all, man. You still should good would b5. Yeah, man. Like, every move needed to be b5. What are we waiting for? And now you are facilitating queen f4, by the way. Are you a King's Indian player, by the way? You are, I remembered. One of your best games you sent me was a King's Indian. Now, I'm very close to calling this analysis off if you don't play b5 here, by the way. Bro, I don't know what to tell you. Like, yeah, you need a psychologist, not a chess coach, man. Like, if I was black in this position, I would put the rook back here and then play b5. Like, seriously, man, what are you doing? Oh, and then you sign up for mate. Like, not with the f? Like, you're super reluctant to open up the queen side and checkmate your opponent, but when it comes to opening up your own king, we are like, bring it, baby! Yeah, brother. Like, this had to be f takes every day of the year. Yeah, I don't think that this was a good selection for you to send me, because everything I tell you, you know. Is knight h7 any better here? Maybe, because then we can do some awkward f-pawn move and cover up the 7th rank, no? Maybe even f5, I don't know. Something, anything. I mean, you have done an absolutely incredible job at not hurting your opponent at all, but absolutely brutalizing yourself. And I don't even like the way White is playing this, by the way. Now there is a glimmer of hope. Now there is a glimmer of hope. Okay. 5. Hello? On move 26 instead of move 11. Only 15 moves late to the party. No worries. Okay, let's go back here because I feel like you needed to get absolutely slaughtered here. And you didn't. I mean, 94 would be my move here. But okay, I'm not here to coach white, so let's move that. Buddy, if someone submitted this game to me, anonymous, and 15 moves in they told me it was Professor Landau, I would have been willing to bet my house that there is literal 0 chance that this was Mr. Landau. Not a billion years. Kevin, just let it go, buddy. Just let it go. I want you to admit now, Mr. Landau, that you in fact were severely under the influence of multiple drugs and alcohol while you played this game. Ay, 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 ay. Well, I think that what was going on in your head, the most solid answer is not a lot. Not a lot. I think that's where we are going with this. What was going on? Not a lot, my friend. But look, everyone has their bad days, and this was definitely one of yours. Dusky says, hey, it was me. I mean, look, I stream my Blitz games. I play dog shit all the time. But, like, there is a point where you go, like, how did I not play that? Yeah. For what it's worth, you should take the dub. But, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, let's go with this was bullet, right? Let's go with this was bullet. Okay, I had an idea. Why don't we, as a bit of a detour, do something different? And have a look at the daily puzzle from last week. I haven't solved... In fact, I haven't solved anything from last month. So, let's start there. Let's start with day 1 of the weekly puzzles. We're getting hoppity hop. And that's made. Okay. Next day. Let's go. So this looks like... Oh, if I go check, then they can take this way. So this is... Oh, okay. So it's rook check, king key, then knight mate. That's nice. And if rook check knight e8, then knight check, and then this rook goes mate. That's very nice. Actually, for a second one, this was a bit devious. Loved it, though. Absolutely loved it. Okay, next. Wait, what color are we? Black. Okay, so this looks like bishop d2, king here, knight f6 is mate, yeah? We good? 80-minute bullet game. Yeah, that's what that was. Okay. 80-minute. Was it an actual 80-minute game? Oh my god, brother. Ouch. Ay, 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 ay. That really hurts. Is this just taking the bishop and then check, check? That seems a bit too easy for number 4, but I will do it anyway. Yep. Okay. Next. Oh, surely this is queen f2. This is copying the who played this? It was like a month ago. There was I think MVR lost to an idea like this. So the concept is that if we take the queen, then we get mated here. Take, rook takes. But if we go queen f2, then after check we take the bishop 2, which cancels out the mate threat. Very nice stuff. Next. Thank you. I'm glad that you like the lessons with Asmoda. This feels like check here, followed by check, 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 king here. Rook check, knight takes, and then mate. Oh! Who is hot here, baby? Who is hot? Check, 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 check. Matutski with the pony. Ay, 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 ay. Bring it, baby. Lucky. Oh, ay, 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 ay. Okay, this looks like a study. And we need to think. Hold up. So if I take the knight, king d3, c5, takes b6, c4, b7, c3, queen, pawn to c2. Wait. One more time. Take king d3, c5, take, up, 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 up. Queen f4 wins. C-pawn is a theoretical draw, but I can get my queen underneath the pawn. I don't understand this puzzle. And if after takes the king goes to the c file, then obviously the pawn is being obstructed. This feels too simple to be true. I don't see what's wrong with my idea. Oh! Damn it. Okay, this counts as a fail because I didn't think about this move. But now the king is gonna be lined up. So now we go c5 takes, b6, c4, b7, c3, queen, c2. And now if I were to play king b, queen b2, that's gonna be a draw. You must notice that it is a theoretical draw with the pawn on the c2 square. c2, a2, f2, h2 are draws because of stalemate. But the pawn hasn't made... Wait. It has made it to c2, but... Oh, maybe it's queen d6. And the king can't come back. And if they promote, it's here. Oh, that's it. Queen d6, and then I go check and here. Ay, 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 ay. That's glory. That's good. That's not so glory then. Oh, no, you potato. It's queen here. It's queen here. Same idea. Same idea. Ay, 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 ay. Ah, nothing like falling over in the finish line. Why does c5 fail in the initial position, like here? I would assume that the knight comes back easily to the defense. Sorry guys, I need to get back to this guy. Yeah, so if we go c5 here, then I knight here, takes, knight check, king gets closer, knight check, and I'm under the pawn. Yeah, that was pretty crafty. I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with that, actually. Oh, the queen d6 part. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, let me analyze it in a position. So we did everything correctly. So take king e3 up, take. Here, queen here. So queen d6. So turn off the everything. King e2. And now there is a threat. And if I play queen f4, then king d1. And they made it. That's why. That's why. Oh, Lazovic Gurel. Yeah, that's the game. Yeah. It was a Titty Tuesday game. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I will be. I'm going to play a game or two, and then we're going to call it a day there. This doesn't look like the correct cut. This is Mr. Valkyrie. All right. The Tarash. Ooh, that's not a good move there at all. This was absolutely forced. Now black is busted already, and the game hasn't even started. I don't know if this is a good idea here, because knight g6, bishop back, knight h5. Maybe just knight e5, trade on g6, and then bishop f4. Yeah, I reckon. Maybe after knight g6 I can go f4, but then I regret that I moved rook e1, right? But actually this is so annoying for them to face. I will do it. Sometimes you have to be a man. Sometimes you have to be man enough to go like, yeah, this doesn't fit the bill, but I still shouldn't rule this out as a plan, because it feels like it hits like a ton of bricks. Maybe they can go back here now and then eventually play f6. Maybe. Yeah, he's listening in. Yeah, I don't see any tactics, regrettably. So let's just go here. f6, by the way, does lose a pawn. That can't be right. I don't even know why he did that. Knight a4, knight b6. Is that sadism? Somehow I feel like this is not the right move, but I will play it anyway. Okay, that's good, thank you. So now it feels like we are winning in every quadrant of the board. Queen side, king side, center. Which is not quadrant, but I never know the word for the 3. Like, what is the word for 3? You know what I mean? Okay, now this is winning, no? Hello? Like 3 whatever. I mean, this was such an outclassing this game. I'm gonna call it a day after this, that's for sure. I'm not gonna risk it again. A trio. Every trio of the board? That sounds weird though, right? Where is my mate? Take, check here. They slither out. Take. Oh, bishop f4 is a filthy move here. Aye. Oh, wait. Knight f3 check. Yeah, but then I go king h1. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I dig it. Let's go. And if f6 I take, if f5, then I might regret this very clever choice of mine. Yeah, I do regret it. I do regret it. Thank you, City Cowboy. Appreciate. Oh, fuck, I blundered my knight. Okay, this has gone to shit. Fuck me. This is my only hope now. Oh, la 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 la. Oh my god. Okay. Now the Tilt City has begun. The Tilt City has begun. Everything was winning except what I did. Everything was winning except what I did. Ay. That was messed up. Oh man, how freaking moronic I had to be to do that. I don't know about this move though. Okay. Oh yeah, the stupid club was strong there. Or the nonsense club, to be a little bit more politically correct. Don't I have an knight f4 here? Hello? I can't believe I lost that game. I cannot believe I lost that game. I absolutely tore a new one to that guy, and yeah. Yeah, I think Mr. Landau impacted me or affected me. Affected my sanity. Let's blame it on Mr. Landau. I think that's a solid course of action. Bishop to e4 is missing this check, no? This is game over, guys. This is game over. Not according to my opponent, though. According to my opponent, it is game on, not game over. So all I want to do is provoke c4 and then attack it 3 times. Now we are going to attack this 3 times. And my opponent apparently has got 0 tosses to give about this pawn. I wanted to play a5 anyway because it denies bishop b4. Mr. Landau, he has done some serious self-harm, that's for sure. Okay, I don't know how I'm not meant to get upset about the fact that we're playing this. Okay, blundering that was the first step toward being smart. But actually, yeah. So I've got this, I've got this. It's over. It is completely over. Okay. I cordially invite you young men to resign the game. Is he gonna go queen b1? That would be hilarious. Nope. Oh, fuck. I missed the check. Whoo, boy. After this game, I'm running. That's for sure. Make no mistake. After this game, I am gone from here. That would be a very neat checkmate if allowed, though. You have to say that the games are going absolutely pathetically, but this checkmate motif here, ladies, that is what you all have come for today. Tell me it's not sexy. That is the finishing note, ladies and gentlemen. That is a heck of a schachmate. Woo! Beautifully pinskied. That is what we wanted. That's a beaut. That's a beaut. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be all we had for today. I am not going to be streaming tomorrow, so you will have to resolve to YouTube. You will also need to go and check out the merch shop. Probably I will be streaming a lesson or two over the weekend. You take care, you lovely humans. And I am going to... Oh, shit. Who am I raiding, folks? Now, g5 was allowing king h5. I didn't see a mate there. Who am I raiding? Well, not a lot apparently. This is not easy. Alright, I'll radio off to Mr. Akistar01, whoever he is. Take care, and I'll see you next.